Okay, ledgers, ledger, integration of controlling with financial accounting. Define ledger for CO version. Now, why do we need this? Let me tell you that. Let's create some logic over here because all configuration will just get confusing as we move forward. Okay. For CO version.
Please, Lamji,
Zap.
sir.
Yes.
Repeat कीजिएगा आपकी voice.
Okay, now this is your controlling area. Okay, and Zap 9 version. We have multiple versions 1, 0, 1, 2, 900, 9, 9, 999. This is custom made. Um, these are custom made with the 99 series, and these are standard. Now, version is basically when you are planning for product costing or material costing, you need various versions like planned, actual, and variance. Variance is difference between plan and actual. Okay. And when there is production, of course, there will be finished goods. There will be semi-finished goods, which you can call work in progress. And there will be scrap and what else? So when we are planning for production, for example, we are planning that we'll produce 1,000 containers. Actual happens like 991 or 990. Okay, so the difference between plan and actual is 10. So you have to investigate why there was a shortfall. So when you're producing, you produce 990 containers. And there were some out of this 990 which were like 30, which were still in progress. Okay. And some got lost in scrap, maybe 08, while 02 were just maybe they were lost or damaged or destroyed. Okay, that's you have to find out. There are 6 types of variances. So version 0 captures plan and actual and WIP, all values, quantities. Okay. 1 will capture actuals. 2 will capture only plan. 900 will be best case scenario that instead of producing 1,000, we are planning to produce 1,200. That's the best case scenario. This is normal. Like we planned 1,000, we produced 1,000, normal. Worst case scenario is that we produced only 600 while planned was 1,000. Okay, 1,000 was planned, we could only produce 600. Okay, so that's the reason we have. And where do these versions get values from? From ledger. And ledger in SAP landscape, there is only one leading ledger. Okay, that is 0L. That 9 we have already assigned. Okay, now next part. Okay, we're done with this. Let's go and check. Okay, P is the next transaction. Copy. That 9. Double click. Okay. 30 exchange rate is M, and standard hierarchy is ZAP 9. Chart of accounts is ZAP 9. Activate control indicators. We have already done this. Commitment manager, all is done. Assignment of company codes. Okay, it is done. Saved. ZAP 9. I hope this is clear now. Yeah. Come on. Okay, it is clear. Good. Finally, you're on the same page. It's clear to you, it's clear to me too. Okay, this is done. Next is T code Kank, K-A-N-K. And this is about number ranges for CO document, because when we are planning, when we are passing plan values or actual values, okay, it will create docs in CO, and those CO documents will carry number ranges to identify those documents. Okay, ZAP 9 intervals. Continue. Okay, we'll go to display groups. Sorry, we'll go to change groups, and we'll create a group, and that will be called ZAP 909 point group. Now, what is point? I'll tell you. Okay, 09 or maybe I can mm, 9,000. Okay, 9,000 and 999. So 10,000 documents will be posted as we are planning. Save, and we save that. We go back. Now over here, we will find coin. Now what is coin? CO postings from FI. I keep my cursor here, assign element to group, and ZAP 09 point group. Okay. Now if I scroll down, CO postings from FI. Now what is CO postings from FI? Let me tell you that. CO postings from FI. What are those? Cost center postings, like journal entries for expenses, like telephone expense, cafeteria expense, miscellaneous. sort of that you want to include in the absorption of material costing. Okay, so all of this will actually reflect in the journal entries happening in FI, and that will be passed on to CO, because directly you cannot enter any actuals in CO. You can enter plan values, but you cannot enter actual values. That is how your data is secure in SAP on the controlling area side. Okay. Save. So this will, whenever FI will post anything to CO, 09 series will generate a document number, and that will be a distinct number. Okay. Okay, and change groups. I have two other groups. RKU1, repost costs, and assign element to group, and RKU3. Okay. RKU3. Assign element to group. And we already have three groups. Point, RQ1, RQ3. So reposting costs and reposting controlling cost, controlling line items. What are this? So RKU1 is reposting cost. Now reposting means that a cost center 001 has captured FI postings. Okay, like telephone expense. It will transfer to CC00, or let's say CM, that is manufacturing production cost center, and CM002. So it will repost automatically to this cost centers, and that is reposting. And repost controlling line items. Now, for example, your plan values are in, for example, in cost center CP001 for plan values. I'm just giving an example. And you want to transfer it CM01 and CM002. You're planning telephone expense for this month, and you want to compare with CM01. So whatever will be transferred over here will be plan values from CP01, and then you'll compare the actuals, what has happened in that month. Okay, so that will give you a perspective, right? That is basically the idea. You have to understand this. Okay. I think I'll stop over because I have a session. I'll stop over here. We continue from here. Although I'm going really slow,